Hey, what's up guys, it's Clink. Today I'm going to do an analysis of a really nice game I had on beta playing Marksman Hunter, Demon Hunter, and Rsham. I'm just going to sort of walk you guys through my thought process while playing this game, because it was a pretty epic match. It lasted about 5 minutes, definitely one of the most intense and back and forth matches I've had, so let's check it out here. One thing to note really quickly, for most of my videos that have commentary, I always do several takes for each line, make sure it sounds right, edit out every little detail. This one's going to be kind of more of a live commentary. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. Tell me what you think. Maybe you prefer this style. I don't know. So yeah, it's just going to be off the cuff a lot, just letting you know, because it kind of makes more sense with what I'm doing. All right. As you can see before the game starting, we're not using any voice or anything, so I'm typing to my teammates, kind of the strat we want to do, trying to the CC we want to set up, things like that. We're opening on this Warlock here. Usually he's going to be the guy we're going to be trying to kill. As you can see, I did my rotation there. I got my black arrow up. I got cheap shotted by the rogue. He's peeling our team. He actually peeled our team really well all throughout this match. We got a really nice capstun on the shaman, but unfortunately it overlapped with my freezing arrow, but that's okay. I go for the scatter here, the bursting shot rather. It lands full. It's actually a really nice CC. I really enjoy it. It actually lasts a pretty good amount of time. So we're doing a lot of damage to this Warlock right here. Get him to about half, force his wall right there. The Shaman didn't really use anything though, that's the problem. He did use Aura Mastery actually, but they pretty much have Aura Mastery all the time when you kick them, so it's not the biggest deal. I get cheap shot right here by the Rogue, taking a little bit of damage. They're not doing too much though. I'd say we're more on the offensive than them. Just keeping up the damage. The Shaman's in a really good spot the whole game. It's really hard to get to. I'm not exactly sure who these people were, but they played pretty well. It was definitely one of the better teams I've faced. So the Shaman keeps really, like, he's right next to the pillar right there, and he's completely making it hard for me to CC him. I get rooted right here by his totem. He's playing really well, making it so hard for me to get to him, to trap him, scatter him, anything at all. Which feels like classic Hunter play. I actually like that. And then I'm hitting the Rogue right here in this capstun while he's lining his healer. It's really good to do things like that because you don't want to just tunnel vision one target when the other guy's in a bad spot. So the Shaman actually got imprisoned there by our Demon Hunter. I wasn't able to CC off because I actually got silenced. And then I bursting shot the Shaman with that post haste. I was able to catch up to his Ghost Wolf form. I actually kind of miscalculated the length of that because I did not Frost Arrow immediately off of the bursting shot. I thought I would have time to do more damage, but next time I'll, adjust for that. We got the Warlock to pop his Dark Pact right there. So that's one of his biggest offensives. He's taking a lot of damage at 50%. We did force that Ascendance right there from the Shaman, which was nice, keeping up our damage really well. We got that stun from the Demon Hunter. Unfortunately, again, overlapped a little bit with my freezing arrow. It's kind of hard to get those off, perfectly without voice, so we did overlap a couple things. There's the full bursting shot though on the Shaman, doing a lot of damage to this Warlock. He's like 30% health, just getting those aim shots out. Actually, the Rogue finally kiddies me as a peel. We're keeping up the damage here really well. They're not able to do much. Really, the Rogue has just been basically peeling the entire match, but you're going to see they're going to start to go offensive here pretty soon. At this point, I'm starting to do damage to the Rogue because the Warlock and the Shaman are just kiting away, and I need something to hit. I push up a little bit here, getting a lot of, still keeping the Warlock pretty low. I actually kick the Shaman right there. I go for a freezing arrow, but I get kicked by the Rogue. Not really used to getting kicked. I gotta start faking, but really it's actually not even that effective to fake versus a Rogue because they have, gouge and kidney and stuns anyways. So, but in general, it's good for me to learn to fake more. I get silenced right here as well, which also means I can't use my freezing arrow. I use barrage right there, getting a lot of damage out. The Shaman's trying to kite. I actually get the freezing arrow off right before he gets to the other pillar out of that imprisonment. So that was basically our full CC chain right there. I get cheap shot right now. I'm actually dipping pretty low. The Warlock is starting to take away on our team, so we're just kind of rotting, and our Shaman's going a little bit doom. So we kind of need to end this quickly is what's going on in my head right now. I still have most of my defense. I mean, I still have Turtle, and I still have my heal coming up soon, Exhilaration. So I'm not in too bad of a spot, but, I'm worried about my healer and my teammate. The Warlock's pretty low. I get that full bursting shot off right next to them. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to link out of this if he needs to, and he does do it right there. Actually, a double link because my healer needed to use it as well, and then he gets kidneyed full off of that. I'm surprised he was able to live this right now. I do get that full freezing arrow off on their Shaman though. I think the Rogue had to peel, that's why they didn't kill. And we have our Ascendance going, so I think we're going to be able to recover here and stabilize a little bit. They got us pretty low, but that's pretty much our last defensive, but I think we'll be fine for a little bit. I think I kicked Fear right there, keeping Black Arrow up on this Warlock. He's been pretty much half health the whole game, so our pressure is really good. Our damage has been stellar, even despite not having really good CC chains and their Shaman getting a lot of free heals off, but again, that's partially due to just him having really good positioning the whole game. I'm going in right here for that bursting shot, and then off of this, I believe I go for the freezing arrow. I actually go for the barrage. Again, I should have gone for freezing arrow, but I guess I expected the Demon Hunter CC, so I did it off of that Demon Hunter imprisonment. And then I'm just ramping up the damage here. I think I actually broke the trap right there, unfortunately, with Sidewinders. I didn't think the Warlock was going to move there, and I hit Sidewinders on that global. We get a short stun on the Rsham, and then I get Kidney Trinketed. I'm not really worried about Bomb. I don't know. I've not really seen Bomb used too effectively in Legion yet with too many rogues. But anyways, so the Shaman's getting this full Hex on me, and surprisingly this Hex sits like really long. I wasn't even sure how long that's. I sat like 2 or 3 seconds with like 3 or 4 dots on me, which is crazy. I get a bursting shut off on the Shaman, and then I do a freezing arrow right out of it. Right on his Ascendance, actually. He ascended on that global, which is good. We forced the Dark Pact as well from the Warlock, so they kind of overlapped a little bit there. I flooded the Rogue. I kind of was hitting the Rogue a little bit, but I don't know. Unless my Demon Hunter's connecting, I don't really think I'm going to be able to solo him. He mistimed the Binding Shot and actually got Binding Shot right at the end of his step, unfortunately. I'm doing the Barrage right now, doing a lot of damage to him, and then I'm connecting onto the Warlock right now. Shaman, again, is in a good spot. We do get that full Imprisonment off there. I think I go for the Freezing Arrow off this, actually off of that Silence. I think I should land this one. Yeah, it's actually a bit of a travel time with Freezing Arrow, which is interesting. I think that's good, actually. And I land it. I get really DR kidneyed. I'm pretty much fine, though. They both run into cap stun. The Warlock is sitting in his Aura Mastery thing. I could have probably done a little bit more AoE there. Instead, I went for the bursting shot, I guess, to peel the Rogue a little bit, but I probably didn't really need to. I kicked the Fear right there. Or no, I didn't kick it. I think my Demon Hunter kicked it. And the Warlock's pretty low right now. I go for the Binding Shot on him. I think he might have dodged it or was immune or something. We forced the Dark Pact from him again. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to hit the Rogue because Warlock has Dark Pact behind the pillar. I don't really want to push in there right now. And then, so I got the Rogue pretty low. He's at like 30%. He actually could die. I think I go for the kill on him. I go for the Freezing Arrow on the Shaman on that heal, barely stopping that heal. I'm trying to kill the Rogue right now. I can't really reapply Sidewinders though, because it's going to break the Shaman CC. The Rogue is so low right now. He's just like trying to peel desperately, and they're actually peeling really well, getting fears on me, getting stuns on me. The Shaman is spamming heals. I don't really have a way to stop it. I have Bursting Shot right now. I use it on that heal, and then I'm going for the aim shots on the Rogue, but I'm dipping pretty low right now, getting like really DR cheap shot. Shaman gets that heal interrupted, actually, so they're in a really bad spot. He gets a full Capacitator Totem, and we kill the Warlock right there. Very well done. I think they should have kept kiting. They were kind of in a bad spot, and they didn't really have much defensive cooldowns. If they would have kept running around the pillar and kiting, I think they could have lived longer. But overall, that was a pretty awesome match. Yeah, there was a few times where we almost died there, a few times where we almost killed earlier, but they played pretty well. I think we played pretty well too. Again, we could have been more coordinated. There was no Skype, no voice, anything like that though, so you can expect a little bit of overlap. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to analyze this. Hopefully you guys learned a couple things, or at least found it entertaining or amusing. I'm really enjoying Marksman Hunter in PvP, and I will be playing it more. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to this channel for my WoW content, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.